Hello and welcome. I'm sitting here with Carlos Ghosn, CEO of Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi Alliance. It's such an honor to have you, Carlos, and have a chance to talk with you.
Thank you, Satya.
And I know one of the things that's just fascinating to all of us is your background. You've grown up in multiple countries, you belong to multiple cultures, and you lead now a company that also operates as a multinational. What is it about your background that has really led you to be successful as a business leader of a multinational company?
The background is extremely important because I was lucky enough and privileged to be born in Brazil, spending my first years in Brazil, then went to Lebanon for my school years, and then graduated in the French university. So diversity is something I've been through during all my childhood. You know, Brazil is a melting pot. You know, you have people of different races, different origins, living in a very peaceful manner. Lebanon is a mosaic of people of different religions, also from different countries. So all of this, in a certain way, prepared me for what I'm going to face, which is the global world in which we are, where we have to deal with Chinese, Japanese, European, American, Russian, Brazilian, etc. So in a certain way, it was a great preparation on which I have absolutely no merit, for which I was going to operate.
No, that's fantastic. And now, of course, the car industry is the most exciting industry. People talk about the car being a computer on wheels. Yeah. What's sort of your diagnosis of all of that?
Look, 15 years ago, probably people say, well, there's going to be a boring industry. It's a commodity business. It's the cheapest, the most reliable is going to win. It's completely different today because the car of the future really look very different from the car that we have today. It's going to be zero emission, mainly electric. It's going to be connected. It's going to be autonomous with different level of autonomy. And we're going to have an explosion of mobility services. So we're going to move from a device of personal transportation to a kind of personal mobile space which is connected, where you're going to be able to do a lot of things. So the transformation is going to be huge, and I think that this cannot be done by the industry alone. This has to be done with partners, particularly tech partners, who are going to play a big role into this transformation. And I think the incumbents in the industry have a better shot than the newcomers because the industry is totally conscious of the necessity of this transformation. Usually you're caught by surprise when you're not conscious of this. It's not the case. And second, because our product, the car, is very regulated. So, and this is for me a big advantage to the incumbent.
And in one of the things on your leadership, you said that leaders are not born, they're groomed.
Yes.
What's that philosophy?
Oh, that's obvious. I have so many, we have 450,000 people working inside the Alliance, and I've been through many generations of management and leaders. You can develop all the attributes that you want in somebody as long as you think that this person is motivated and it's driven. I really believe that you make leaders, and you make leaders through their own experience, through their own development, by putting them in the situation where they're going to suffer, where they're going to struggle, where they're going to have to extend themselves, where they're going to grow. And at the end of the day, if they fail, they're going to drive the lessons from the failures for the next time. And when they are successful, they're going to go for something much bigger. So the big challenge we face today is we know what kind of attribute we need for the leadership of today, but we don't know what kind of attribute we need for the leader of tomorrow. When I say tomorrow, I'm talking 10 or 15 years down the road.
Right.
And why? Because our industry is in full transformation. Society is in full transformation. Technology, digitalization are going to bring a lot of modification in the relationship inside the company. Right. So all of this makes us think that, okay, we will have to groom leaders, but there is still this uncertainty about other leaders we are grooming, the one that we need to have 15 years down the road, or is something else going to be different? That's why we need to groom them, at the same time keep this level of uncertainty so we make sure that we're not too safe in our choices.
That's right. It's better to be a learn-it-all than a know-it-all.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Carlos. It's such an honor to have you here.
Thank you, Satya.
Thank you.